Hello, that's wrong number. Is that Ice? Is that Lindsay?
So, yeah, this is a colleague here. I'll just pass you on to Lindsay here.
All right, no problem.
Hello, Lindsay speaking.
Hi, Lindsay. It's Alex Kennedy.
Hi, Alex.
Which court is at my house and in what division?
I don't know, Alex.
You don't know?
I wouldn't know.
BT 25 2DS. You don't know which county court that's division in?
No, not off the top of my head. I wouldn't know. No.
No.
That would be something to ask your sister. You might know.
No, I'm just asking you. Is and have you spoke to Katie at all? Katie Kennedy.
I was sorry, Alex. I had got cut off there. I think the reception was bad. I was speaking before. I spoke to Katie yesterday because there was a number for her given on our referral.
Right.
And that she had said that she had gone to Isle of Man, she had arguments, she had gone to Isle of Man, and she came back. Okay? So she had said there was issues with contacting the kids, and I just advised her to go to a solicitor if they had any issue.
Yep.
And I told her I was coming out to speak about the threat with you today.
Right. And
Have
so.
you heard from Kitty?
Yep. Couple of bits and pieces. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Can you tell me how do I find out which court my house is under? If I was going for a family court today.
I would ask your solicitor, Alex.
Yeah, but my solicitor's in court as usual, so.
Right.
Right.
I don't know then, and I wouldn't know off the top of my head. I'm driving at the moment.
Right, are you? And you're not with Katie this morning, no?
No.
Definitely not now. And you haven't spoke to her this morning, and there's no orders in place.
No, I haven't spoken to her this morning. I spoke to her yesterday.
Right, okay. I'm just going to try and get the courts first, and then get to see you. But as you, are you happy enough, Ian? There's not a problem with kids.
Well, Alex, I said I can't assess that yet because I haven't met you and I haven't met the kids.
Right.
But I did come down to do that. Then it was due 10 o'clock. Then you wouldn't let me in. So I'm trying back up to the office tonight.
No, it wasn't that, Ian. I just wanted to sort of said till you only want to check you and say the house you're happy enough with the kids being in my care. So all I was trying to do was try and get these in a court order here sorted out quick. So I'm just making you aware that about all those the thing the last time of what happened. But you can check that through the Gateway team yourselves because you have all those details and the whole case file and everything else before you. So you're all quite aware of all that. So I was just trying to get the courts and get sorted out first. All right.
Right. Well, Alex, if your sister wants to clarify anything with me, she can ring me. But I'll be telling them I haven't had a chance to do any assessment yet because I haven't been out to your house. I haven't seen you and I haven't seen the children.
Yes, but well, that's no problem. But you said there was no concerns for the children anyhow. The current concerns were only for the pipe bomb attacks. You thought would maybe happen.
I said that I wasn't coming to take the kids away from your care, but I need to assess the risks to the children from these death threats, and
Right.
I told you that very clearly.
Right. So the risk to the children for death threats. Right. Okay. But there is no risk. So is that not the police's job? No, on the outside.
Well, we've had a referral through yourself, so I'm not in a position to say that's not my job. I just think.
No, you said it was an anonymous tip off.
Pardon?
An anonymous tip off. You said it was. I think
It was an anonymous referral, and we just have to come out and stop it with yourself. You have a right to know. If the referral's made about you, you have a right to.
That's no. I appreciate that. I was just what happens then. So what happens normally? So every other pipe. What about all the other pipe bomb attacks and everything else? Is that how it works? As soon as anybody in Northern Ireland's under threat, you go out and you do assessments. Is that what happens?
If there's children involved and there's risk to children, then that's our job.
Risk to children. I mean, no, but it's the houses. It's children.
Involved where there is concerns about the welfare of children.
When so then, whose job is it to tell you then that that's it? This case. If there's a threat to a house or a property, who tells you? Does the police? Is the Normal Procedures Act? Does the police make you alert you and say we've got there might be a bomb down such and a street? So then you just go and check all those houses and check in people. Or
it all depends on who sends the referral in. Yourself.
Well, I would think then if the PSNI were issuing threats out to people's homes, they would come out to these quicker. I would hope that the PSNI of Northern Ireland would make you aware of quicker of threats than what some anonymous tip off, because these threats have been happening for a few months now. So therefore, if there's a big window there in between, that I would say that Yeah, I'm surely they should have made you aware with the net rather than an anonymous one now, just when my wife happens to land back.
No, I can't comment on that, Alex. All I'm saying is,
Well, you must be able to comment on it.
I don't, these other situations, the circumstances, it's all what you're telling me. I have
No, it's not. It's what the police is telling you. The police, obviously the police have had these threats. So if you're talking about the first death threats, there's no point asking me because you're saying my word's not good enough. You're saying it's all what I'm telling you. And now you're taking the word of somebody anonymous. So if I was you and I was working for the police or I was working for the Child Protection Act, can you hear me? Anybody give me a said, oh, there's going to be a threat or there's an anonymous tip-off. If I was you, the first person I would have done was lifted the phone the police.
Alex, I don't really argue with you here.
I'm not arguing. I'm advising you. Right. Right, so you're gonna assess. There's no problems with kids. There's no problem with kids in my care, but you want to come out and assess me to find out what danger I am under, my children are under, by an anonymous tip-off from pipe bombs that you don't know nothing about. Is that correct?
Yes, and to see what other support that we can maybe offer you. You know, you're saying that there are threats to you? Are you looking at being rehoused or anything like that?
Well, sure, I've done that. You said to me yesterday that base 2, you checked with base 2, but base 2 take their time.
Yeah, and I confirmed that base 2 has confirmed that there are threats.
Base 2 have confirmed.
That's what you said, and I was about to discuss with you.
Sorry?
And then I was going to discuss with you what other support
I can't hear you. What did you say?
I said that base 2 have confirmed that these are real threats.
Right, and who?
I wasn't discussing that with you, never I was about to discuss what you said.
Base 2 have confirmed that, right? And so, and what about the housing then? What way does that work with the housing? Who tells the housing people if we want to move?
Well, again, that was something I was going to discuss with you today, the procedures. I was really there with the details to talk about all this.
Well, no, it's simple.
No,
well, no, but if you're really concerned about the kids, you know, and I honestly believe that that's what you're doing, then the reason I'm asking you this is so that you can give me help. But the help that's been going on, these threats have been coming here willy-nilly for the last couple of months, and so if that's all been going on, and which you say you don't know, but then you said you said you didn't know, it was somebody gave you an anonymous tip-off, but now you're saying that base 2 have confirmed them threats.
Yes, because I made a call to the Northern Ireland Housing Executive to say, or have an awareness of your case, and base 2 have confirmed with them that these threats would be confirmed.
Would be or are confirmed?
They are confirmed.
They are confirmed, right?
Yes. So we need to discuss that and discuss, what's your view on that? And, you need support, and are you wanting to be rehoused or moving out of the area? What is your perception of these?
Well, why would base 2 be contacted to check out threats in the first place? That's their
because that's their service. That's what they do.
That's what they do, right?
Anyone can phone the police and say, oh, there's a threat against someone, but it may not be as serious, and that's why base 2 are there to confirm is this actually a serious paramilitary threat, or is it just someone having a laugh? You know what I mean?
Yep. Right, okay. And so then, what would the police's job be then? Would they not contact you? Would they not be contacting social services?
Sometimes they do if they have concerns about children in houses.
And they haven't done that. You haven't had that, no?
No.
Right.
No, in this case, we haven't had it with the police. It's an anonymous referral.
Anonymous referral. So then I would suggest
you look at anyone referral is just anonymous. Sometimes, that's why I said just look yesterday, sometimes anonymous referrals need to nothing, but sometimes, we can offer further support to the family. We have a duty to investigate if we've ever been had a referral in. Right,
okay. Alright, so then if base 2 have confirmed there's threats or whatever, and there's areas in different areas there isn't threats in, there's no threat. So therefore if I find out where there's no threat and my family are in that area, they'd be okay then, would they?
Do you mean if you were to move to a different area where you weren't under threat?
Oh, well, at the end of the day, I don't see, yes, but then again, that's what you're saying is that everybody in Northern Ireland is going to have to do that, and you're going to have to go down and assess everybody at once, aren't you? So you're going to give us a big workload here. But if that's what you're suggesting is, then that's a bit ludicrous. But go ahead. So right, so we'll find out what the script is then. But you've no orders and nothing in place at the minute. and Katie Kennedy has been out, and you don't know which court covers my area, so you can't assist me in what court.
Tell you off the top of my head, so I'll have to-
Right, you can't tell me off the top of your head. Well, I'm not asking you off the top of your head. As Gateway, can you find out which court it is?
That is a legal matter that you have to ask your solicitor about.
Right, is it? Okay. Right, all right. So we'll find out. I would say it's down. Patrick, would you maybe any guess? Hello.
It could be. I don't know.
Right.
You have to check with your solicitor. They'll be able to tell you.
I know, but it's just what I thought you would know. You know, say for instance, you go in there and you think there is threat, and you're going to protect the children and all as you're really out to do, and just for both everybody. I would suggest that I would think that in that area you would maybe have to know what court division that was in, so that should you have to get there immediately if there is a threat or a problem, that you'd be able to respond to that. I would say if you thought there was anything going on down there, you would have had all that knowledge prior to this, because obviously you've said yourself there isn't a problem with me, with the kids, or no problem with anything else, and obviously there can't be a serious threat, or the PSNI would have done something about it over the latter months, and so it has been happening. These threats have been coming through from the police, but nothing's been getting done, so therefore there can't be a threat, right? That's my opinion, a big threat. Or a massive threat or a danger, but we'll find out. I'll find that out today myself, because obviously that's my job, but I'll try and do it as best I can quickly, so that you don't get put in a position where you have to lift kids and then the kids get taken off on the plane or the boat or whatever. So right, all right, but I'm making you aware that the last time you've done this, you've done exactly it. I'm making you yourself personally aware, Lindsay, that that's what happened, and the children were abducted from our courts and taken off here. So as long as you know that, right, as long as you're aware that that's what the procedures was carried out the last time, you yourself responsible.
You have made me very aware of that, Alex, already, and all I could say in response to that was that was not my purpose for coming out to your home today.
Right, so then there's not a problem with me. There's not a problem with me having my kids, isn't that right?
I am saying I can't even say that now, because I haven't even done my assessment yet.
Right,
okay?
but you did. You told me that yesterday. You says there's no threat by me with kids, and I'm good with the kids and all.
I said that
you're happy with kids in my care.
I did not. The referral information we had did not raise enough concerns for us to become like the house with your kids.
Right, and well, you said you knew. Right, that's okay. All right, I'm just trying to remember what you said exactly. All right, okay, Lindsay. And so for me to find out what court division it's in, I need to go to the court and do it myself, right? And then my wife hasn't been in contact with you, and she didn't come off the boat yesterday to do this.
Alex, I spoke to you like yesterday.
Was that after you spoke to me or before you spoke to me?
When did I speak to you yesterday?
First about I'll tell you when it was. It was about, I don't know, about 10 minutes and around 15 minutes or so before the boat arrived from the Isle of Man. So it would have been about 10 o'clock each or quarter. I can't remember exactly. I can check my phone records.
Okay, I spoke to your wife after I spoke to you yesterday then. I spoke to her yesterday afternoon.
Afternoon? What time about?
I don't know. I'm in the car at the moment, Alex.
Right, okay. I remember you checking your diary and stuff. That's all right, no problems. I'll get a timeline on it. Thank you, Lindsay. Okay, love. All right, I'll give you a ring back. But don't be worrying, everything's fine. Hello?
Okay, Alex, I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.